Happy days. Namaste. Libra. Toolbox Tarot. 19th September to the 26th. We have a few mixed up here. Let me just quickly turn these around. Okay, so like, subscribe, share. 5 cards, unless you get jumpers. For the overall of the week, the first one, and then 4, which is beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week, or just to qualify the first idea that comes out. Breathe. You nervous about something? Are you making a transition into yourself where you have to express yourself to other people in a different way? If you've been giving too much away to other people and you need a little bit of yourself, you need to balance that back out for yourself. Okay, so let's have a look. Adapt. So the Tower, adapt to your circumstances, adapt to what's coming for you to do. So just go with the flow and adapt. Okay, sometimes we do have to take on ourselves to find out how we can adapt, or we don't want to let go of the old, or we get worried about going into the future. We get worried about doing things differently. So but just adapt. That's your key thing overall. Just adapt to what's going on. Spidergram, make a plan, come back to it, work. It's going to be a great plan. You can push through, and you've got your lookout platform, which is and no jumpers, no comments. So this is basically what is entailing. So adapt to the situation. That's the whole idea, right? So make your plan. Make a spidergram, you know, I said it before, you like it in the middle, and then you write things down around the outside, all the key components of it, and then off the key components you have offshoots, and then finally, when you keep adding to it for a while, it comes out at a final solution that you can happily go with. So do the first bit first, the key components. If you've got any add-ons that you can add on at that time, do that. If not, if you're struggling, just get up, go for a walk, come back, do something else, and then you'll be able to add to it. Keep doing that until you come up with this final thing that you actually can possibly go with. Okay, and it's going to be a good plan. Whoop. It's been there for a while that this needs doing. It's a gentle thing, because you're very gentle. You can do it gently. It's a gentle thing, but it is a you have to do it, or it is what you're being asked to do at the time. Obviously, you can decide not to do that, but you are being asked to go forward, make your plan, make your adaptation to come into the new you and be you. And it might be difficult for you because you are so kind and generous with other people, but you need to push through. So it might actually be a case of you choosing you over other things, which is not really heard of as far as you're concerned, because usually you're the giver. I'm the bigger person, I can do that. I understand what I'm doing, I can do that. Actually, you need to take time for yourself as well. And that's where the imbalance is, and that's what you have to adapt to. Maybe you have to adapt to the idea of being able to say no to people. And the lookout platform. So see what worked before and see what's going forward. Sometimes we have people in our lives and they come to us and they ask us the same thing in different ways over and over again, and they take all the advice that we give them, but they do nothing with it, or they do a little bit and then they fall down, and then they come back and they don't pursue it. They don't use their power and their strength to pursue it. So maybe it's come to a point where you have to say to somebody, I'm just going to, or just walk away from them, or just walk away from the idea, but just say to them with love, I have said this to you a number of times and you're not doing anything about it. I've got nothing more to say on the subject, to be honest. It's down to you. You either do it or you don't. But if you don't mind, if you're not going to do anything about it, stop talking to me about it. Because actually it's just taking up my time and my energy, and I've got other things I want to do. And, you know, choose you for a bit. Go and have long salt baths and choose you. And that's going to be difficult for you to do, but we are getting to the point where we're being asked to be authentic. So you need to be your authentic self. And there are two sides of you. You can be giving and you can take. It's okay to take off other people as well. Everybody's got different skills. Yeah, I can do this, but I can't do that. So I'll get somebody else to do that for me. You know, it's that sort of thing. It's a give and take. Adapt to the situation. I just painted my kitchen. Took me 4 days. Complete mess. Complete tip. I'm not doing it again because I'm terrible at decorating. So I'm going to have to ask somebody else if they can come and decorate for me. You know, I'm not going to try and do it myself just because, you know, I have, you know, the strength and the capability to do it. I absolutely hate it. So I am going to go, well, actually, I hate it. It's not my thing. Somebody else's thing. So I'm going to adapt to that of not doing everything all for myself all the time. I'm actually going to delegate, and I'm actually going to ask for other people to come in and help me with that. So maybe it's the same thing as you. Maybe you need some help, but you're always giving and nobody, you know, you don't ask for any help. So maybe you need to adapt to that situation. But have a look, make your plan, see where you're at, go for a walk, come back and add to it until you get to this final point of understanding of what you need to go forward, or what you do need to do next, or what you actually want and how you want to be. And then put that into place, because this is you coming into your own, and it's going to be okay. It's work. It's about time. All that stuff you've been thinking about, right, it's ready. It's ready to go now. So just get your plan and start stepping into it. Push through. And just keep an eye on what went before. So if there's something that didn't work, don't do it. If there's something that did work, then do that. Okay, happy days. Namaste.